Hello everybody, Tim here. Got a little toy from Circuit Specialist, so we're going to open it up and take a look at it. It was a desoldering tweezers, and it was pretty cheap. It was on sale for, I don't know, like $9. Here it is here. It's Tweezers soldering iron ZD-409. And Circuit Specialist, not that I'm pushing a big plug or anything for my 25 patrons, but their shipping prices are pretty good. So I think the shipping on this was only like $4.99 or $4.50 or something like that. But usually everything's $9.95 straight across the board. So anyhow, I figure I'll give it a try. I don't do a lot of surface mount work, but every now and then when I need to do something, I'm either using two soldering irons or screwing something up. So this I guess a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but feels, I'm not going to say, I felt things that felt chintzier, but we'll go ahead and maybe turn it on, heat it up, and see how it works. So there's really not a lot to it. As you can see, it basically plugs in, and these are the little tangs. I know that you can order different ones for different sizes. I see they don't seem to line up exactly right, but there's screws here, so I can adjust that, and that should take care of that. So let me unwrap this, and then I'll take a screwdriver, and we'll leave a screwdriver right now. Maybe if I can find it there. So I'll just loosen up. Let me lower it down so you can see what I'm doing. I guess I could do it up here on the bench. I'll loosen up one of these Phillips head screws just a little bit. Turn that in a little. I can kind of see how out of alignment they are. And turn that in. It looks like I might have went the other way now. I don't know that you have to be as meticulous about this as I'm being, probably, though, because I would think that with those little capacitors. So there we go. So the next big step is I'm going to plug it in. And we'll get it to warm up. There's no temperature setting, no nothing on it. It's just basically like a soldering iron. One thing that I don't particularly like about it is I don't have any type of holder or stand for it. That'll all have to change. Let me see. I'll put this down here like so, and this here. Move the screwdriver out of the way, and the razor blade, and this and that. I'm going to pause this for a second so that I can get the okay, so I'm plugged in for about 10 or 15 seconds, and actually, hold on. Okay, the wonder of pausing. It's been about a full minute almost that it's been plugged in, so I want to season the tips a little bit here, and I'll zoom. I had to wet my sponge down to wipe it down, so I'll zoom the camera in a little bit. Yeah, the other zoom. Let's see what I'm doing here. So I'll just take and put some solder on the ends here. feel the heat, but it's still not warm enough to melt the solder. So it's been, I didn't really time it. I didn't realize it would take that long. It's been probably about 2 minutes now. I can see it's getting, and now it's starting to get hot. You can see the solder starting to smoke up as it gets on the tips. Once they get a little bit of seasoning on them, they'll probably heat up a little faster. You know, not a lot faster, not like it's going to be a miracle or anything, but so I'm going to take this and wipe it back off a little bit. I guess, I don't know if you can see, let's see. I'm using this in a sponge and wiping it back off. Of course my hands are in the way, so I'll zoom out a little bit more. See if it, I'll put a little more solder on it. Oh yeah, it melts real fast. Nice. So I don't know, probably a little over 2 minutes for the full heat. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and remove a capacitor or something from here. So I'm going to actually move the camera in so you get a straight down view. Okay, be thankful that I turned you off for that, or you've been sick with all the moving around I had to do to get that. So here's the capacitor right here, a little cap, a little surface mount doohickey, and let's see how. I'll try and not get my hand in the way. And there it is. Nice, removed it fairly easily. Without, again, this will be just a crude way of doing things, because without any type of temperature control on it, I don't know what I'm going to end up with, and I could feel how hot that capacitor was. But it'll definitely be good, because I know a board very similar to this. I was trying to take off a resistor. Here's a resistor. Let's see if I can show you which ones I'll be taking off of. But if I point to one, and then hang on, I need to readjust. Like I said, they're a little bit big, but they'll definitely do what I'm trying to do. So where was I pointing? Let's see. Oh, let's see, right next to this chip here. Let me point to it with something so you can see. There, this resistor right there. It's trying to do it while looking in the camera. That doesn't work too well. So I'll leave this kind of pointing in the right area, and we'll go down with these tweezers, and I'll try and get them again, like I said, behind. We'll see how it works. Sorry, that was my arm moving the cord out of the way. Okay, success. And here's the one I took off. So, I don't know, I mean, what can you say? For 10 bucks or under $10, they do what they're supposed to do. I just wiped the tip off. That's what all the blur was. They do what they're supposed to do, and they work in a pinch, and I'll be able to do a little desoldering. Again, they're the it says 48 watt soldering iron right there, and I gave you the part number, ZD Zulu Delta 409. And again, like I said, for just a little kind of cheapy tool, they did the job, and the price was right. So I'll re-tin these again a little bit to make them last longer. and at least I'll have should I need them. Thanks for watching. Hey, one thing that I think I should add on the back of the box is the different types of ends available for doing your surface mount work. I'm not sure where you can get these. Probably, I guess, again, from Circuit Specialist. There was no other instructions in the box, but at least there's the part numbers there. Oh, here they give you some other items that they make. There's a workstation. Looks like it uses similar type tweezers, but it's got a temperature control on it. And here's the optional spare parts not included. There's the stand. So that's definitely a usable item.